Hey guys, Fox here. Just wanted to do a quick vlog update. I don't know how quick this will be, but just wanted to talk about a few things. First up, on PS4 for the month of March, Broforce was a free game on PSN, and that shit's hilarious. It's a really actually fun game. It is a bit buggy and has some glitches problems with it, but it's still a lot of fun and pretty funny. Also, I think the other day, Day of the Tentacle Remastered got released, which was one of my favorite PC games that I played when I was a kid. I highly suggest you guys give that one a try if you're up for old school Tim Schafer adventure games. You know, the point and click style shit. A lot of fun. So I got a bunch of shit. I bought a bunch of stuff. I got some pretty good deals on some things. One unfortunate thing is when I was testing some of my Genesis stuff, unfortunately my Model 2 Genesis there has stopped working. It'll pull up that licensed by Sega screen, and then nothing fucking happens. But the Sega CD works fine, and so does all the other systems that are plugged into the little switcher work fine. So it's the Model 2. It's unfortunate. So then I had to bust out the old Model 1 with the power base converter there to hook them up to the TV and play them. But anywho, bunch of shit I picked up here recently. I'll just go ahead and show it real quick to you guys. Grabbed a Ryu amiibo figure. And that's pretty cool. I don't have any Street Fighter shit, so I thought that was a nice pickup. Pull this over here closer. Alright, a bunch of loose Genesis games, which I paid like dollars, a couple bucks a piece for these, so I'm okay with that loose, you know, when they're coming that cheap. First we got Columns, which I don't have a copy of Columns. The only version of Columns I have is on the Sega CD with that compilation disc. Also got a Cool Spot, which is actually a fairly fun platformer. It's also on the Super Nintendo. I got Revenge of the Shinobi. That's a pretty cool game. I forgot the guy who does the music for this game. You have to excuse me, I don't remember his name, but he also did like the Streets of Rage stuff. So the music in this game is really good. Virtual Bart, of course, a very difficult Simpsons game, but I don't know what it is about Simpsons games. I just like collecting them and playing them, even though they're either horrible or extremely difficult. And also, just for like really cheap, I got another copy of Sonic Spinball, so I got 2 of those now. Picked up some loose Master System games as well. We have Double Dragon, which is cool. Play that simultaneous on like the NES version. Fantasy Zone 2, which is a little cute 'em up, or whatever the hell they want to call it, a very cutesy shooter. Great Golf, which is actually a surprisingly good looking game on the Master System, but of course, focus, there we go. The problem is it takes a while to load up the screens. And I got an additional copy of Phantasy Star, so now I have 2 Phantasy Stars, 1 loose, 1 complete. So now I have a Phantasy Star for trade and whatnot, hopefully here in the future. For the Saturn, I picked up a copy of Myst. It looks exactly like the old PC version that I played a lot when I was a kid. On the Wii, got a copy of SNK Arcade Classics Volume 1, which is pretty awesome. I'd love to have a MVS cabinet someday. That'd be a lot of fun to have. Alright, on the Nintendo, on Amazon, I found for a pretty damn cheap price, SNK's Lee Trevino's Fighting Golf. This is a game I played a lot with my dad when I was a kid. We loved playing this all the time, and it's actually a pretty decent golf game. I'm not entirely sure if I'm confident enough to say that it's the best on the NES. I haven't played them all. I've only played a few, but this is among my favorites, so good game. Also, got myself a completed box copy of Ogre Battle 64. This is a game I've been looking for quite a long time. It's one of the very few RPGs on the system, and it's something I really want to try. Very excited about this. Guy was selling it on Amazon for a very reasonable price, about 70 bucks, so I jumped on it. The box is in pretty damn good condition, except for over here, so where it doesn't hold the flap in very good, but other than that, the box looks great. The manual's a little worn, but it's all there and it's held together, so that's a good thing. Actually, and I need to get a new cardboard insert, because this is pretty much, it's holding its form because the game's wrapped in bubble wrap, so which is fine for now until I can get a cardboard insert. I found and picked up a copy of Retro Game Challenge on the DS. This is a lot of fun. As soon as I finish Fire Emblem, I think I'm going to dive into this pretty deeply. I'm sad actually that I missed out on these. These things are actually run quite a bit of price now. Unless you can find it at GameStop where they're like less than $1, but good luck. Apparently there's a second game too, so I'd like to give those a shot. Just for a few bucks, I picked up a copy of Pixel Junk Monsters on the PSP. It's a tower defense game. It's actually pretty fun, and it's really cheap too. I got a compilation disc on the Xbox, which I unfortunately didn't know existed, and I'm sad I didn't, but it's really cheap to pick up even on Amazon and whatnot, so I highly suggest you guys give this one a shot. But it's the Tecmo Classics Arcade. Big thing is these are all the arcade versions of these games, of Tecmo Bowl, Bomb Jack, Rygar. There's a couple of really fun shooters on here too. What's the shooters I played? That top one, Strato Fighter and Star Force, are all pretty good shooters. One's vertical, one's horizontal. Yeah, Solomon's Key on there, Tecmo Cup for the soccer fans. I didn't play every single one of them, but I did play Tecmo Bowl, Bomb Jack, and both the shooters. Really cheap. I highly suggest you guys, if you can find a copy of this, that you pick it up, because it is pretty damn fun. Alright, also on the Xbox, I picked up a copy of Siberia, which is another adventure title, like Day of the Tentacle. Except this one's not nearly as old as Day of the Tentacle. So, fun. It's really cheap. I think there's a Siberia 2 on the Xbox, but I think that one goes for quite a bit more. Alright, also I did a couple more cover projects on Amazon. I ordered some DS cases, some repo DS cases. Let me tell you something about these cases. These cases are not great. They're not good either. They're okay. They will do the job, but you can tell that they're made a lot cheaper than what Nintendo would put out. So, pop one open here. This one's actually holding a DS game. But in order for you to fit a advanced game in here, which is what I did with most of these, and I'll show you here in a second, is that this lip up here, that second fucking TV light, there we go. That second lip up top, you have to trim down, otherwise the advanced game won't fit. So that was a fucking fuck up on these designs. Also, I ordered a big box of them, and about 4 of them were pretty much crushed in the corner, so they wouldn't close anymore. They were my experimental cases. So here's one I did for Fire Emblem. I mean, it looks good. I like the cover project for Game Boy Advance. They look nice. And I'll show you what I was talking about here. So here we got the cart, and focus, there we go. So as you can see, I kind of broke off a piece of that. That was an experiment. It's still holding together, but it cracked all the way down there when I just tried to snap it off. And I'll show you what I did for the other ones here. Pull another one out here where I did that proper. Okay, so here's one for Metroid NES Classic. So this one looks a lot better. It didn't crack. And what I basically did was I took a pair of needle nose pliers in there, and I grab it and I twist. kept it from snapping the plastic and all that other stuff, but you had to do it quite a few times. So it took a little bit of work, but it works. The advanced cases just carts fit in there just fine now. So that was a fun little project to do. Wasted some time. Here's Final Fantasy VI Advance. You know, of course, the cover project always has some decent stuff, but just if you're on the cheap, just you can have it printed on regular paper, which is what these were, because you know I didn't feel like paying too much. But if you put it on a nice glossy stock paper or a heavier stock paper, the images will come out a little better. The color will show a little better. Here's Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2. Looks pretty good. A couple more. There's one for Sonic Battle. Not bad, not bad. So there we have it, guys. Let me know what you guys are playing on the PS4 here lately. If you guys got into Broforce, or if you're getting Day of the Tentacle Remastered as well. As soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to dive into Day of the Tentacle. See how long it takes me to play. I plan on platinuming it just because it's one of those games that has a lot of nostalgia, a lot of fun value to it, and it's got very atypical Tim Schafer humor in it as well. And I think Double Fine did a good job of redoing the entire game. And of course, as usually, you can press the little, you know, the touchpad portion of the PS4 up there, and it'll go back to classic mode, so it's all pixelated and shit like it looked like on the computer back in the day. So that's a lot of fun. Alright guys, thanks for watching.